Resistance Supply is going to be probably my favorite shop in all of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Gotta wait till May 31st to see exactly what's in there, but for now, let's go over what we know. Hey everybody, welcome to the Dano channel. I am Dano, and I'm back with another Star Wars Galaxy's Edge review. I don't know what you'd call this. This is kind of like a fun little guessing game I'm playing where we look at all the information that we know about a particular store in Galaxy's Edge. We take all the info we know, and I guess what the prices are going to be. We look at the merchandise that's going to be coming there. Today we're looking at Resistance Supply. Now, we're just a few weeks away. I'm recording this on the night of May 1st. It's almost May 2nd, a couple minutes. It's very late, I should be in bed. But tomorrow, May 2nd, by the time you guys are watching this, I will hopefully have a better idea as to what my Galaxy's Edge experience, what times it will be, because reservations go live 10 a.m. in just a few hours. So, I need to get this edited, and then I need to go to sleep, and I need to get all my computers running and try and get my reservation in the morning. It's going to be nuts. Alright, enough of me rambling. Let's take a look at Resistance Supply. As of right now, it looks like, what do we got here? Disneyland's website says Resistance Supply is opening May 31st. Annual pass holder discount. Cool. I like the artwork. I think this is actually really cool looking artwork. It looks more like a stand, like little makeshift stands than it does anything else. Like, it's not like a storefront, but it's like a little stand that'll close up. Which is, and again, that's artwork. We don't know for sure what it's going to end up looking like. But it's just kind of weird to me, based on the stuff we're going to look at, to think how they're going to do all of that at like an outdoor stand. I don't know. Let's see, the little blurb here says, pick up gear that proves your allegiance to the Resistance and helps fight the First Order. Cool, I'm into it. A little blurb about the reservations. And then we see, discover a covert Resistance post. Rendezvous with other Resistance allies in a forested area near the ancient ruins. There, members of the Resistance have set up a secret makeshift post, like I was saying, where you can join the cause to defeat the First Order. Stock up on essential gear and supplies so you're prepared for your next mission, wherever it may take you. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, so let's take a look at the photos. Now, these are photos that I've pulled from a user who was actually nice enough to let me use them in videos, but he's part of a Facebook group. There's a Star Wars Galaxy's Edge Facebook group. You just go to SW Galaxy's Edge, I believe is what it is. I have these cool patches the guy made. swgalaxiesedge.com. There'll be a link down below. Go join that Facebook group. There's plenty of good information on there. A lot of cool people talking Galaxy's Edge. So if you're excited about Galaxy's Edge, you're one of those people who uses Facebook, it's a cool spot for info. Alright, this first picture came from Star Wars, so they all came from Star Wars Celebration. But this one is kind of my overview photo. There's a lot going on in this photo. There's a lot to unpack. Some of the stuff I have better close-ups of. Some of it I do not. So, let's start. You know what? Let's start with, we're going to look at the jacket. So, let's take a look at a big orange jacket. That is so bright. It's a very bright. It's cool because it is very, very Star Wars. And I like that it's got the little, little thing kind of like I got. But I'm sure theirs isn't just like a embroidered patch. That one's probably like plastic or molded or something. Possibly even metal. But I do like that the sleeves have the little ribbing, the classic Star Wars ribbing. It is a very basic item, though. Again, we don't know what's on the back. The back could have something cool. It could have like a neat like Resistance symbol. But I like the fact that it looks very Star Wars. I don't know if the zipper down the middle is right. I feel like there'd be like a weird little overlap, like Cassian's jacket maybe. But again, I'm not an expert on that jacket. It does look cool, though. I like what they've got going on. I like that we were doing one of these. I'm going to guess it's somewhere in the 125 to 160 range. I'm just a guess. Generally, jackets at Disneyland are on the expensive side anyways. Like, if it's just a hoodie, that's going to be, like, a lot. Like, 60, 70 bucks. And that's, like, for just a basic hoodie. This is a jacket. A full, like, there's sewing on the arms, a little thing. This is going to be expensive. And it's Star Wars. And it looks like Star Wars, so I'm guessing upwards of 120 to 160. Again, these are all guesses that I like to give. We'll find out on May 31st exactly how much this stuff is, because I will be doing videos during the opening week of Galaxy's Edge, depending on when I get my reservation. I'll be doing videos where I'll be going through all the shops if I can, and giving you guys pricing. So next up, let's go down. Let's look underneath that. There are these vehicles. It looks like there's 4 different vehicles, and they're die-cast little vehicles. I see an A-Wing, Millennium Falcon. I can't tell. I think an X-Wing, and I can't tell what the other one is. There's something, it's like a little resistance transport or something like that. It looks pretty cool. Those are die-cast. I'm going to imagine 15 to 20 bucks, probably fair, for these little like die-cast model kind of things. Not even models, but little like toy. Those are toys. Next to those are collectible figures, and those look cool. Looks like we got Poe, Nyan Num, Rose Tico. I see Rey, Akbar. I don't know if it's just like a Resistance scout or something, but there's a Twi'lek. Looks like Finn. And then we have Chewie and a Rodian, probably another Resistance Rodian. And I'm going to guess 30 bucks. I think they're $29.99 is probably about right for something like that. Just again, I don't know, we'll see. Next up, we've got, looks like Poe's X-Wing fighter. Now, these are a bit bigger. Notice, these are a bit bigger in scope than the other ones. I wonder why. I mean, they're probably more like models, while the other ones are just like toys. These look to be a little bit higher detailed, maybe. I'm noticing on the Millennium Falcon box, it looks like there might be some kind of glowing feature on the back of the Falcon. And I like the weathering on the Falcon. There's some cool like burn marks and stuff on there. That's kind of cool. I see the word effects. I think they may make sound effects or lighting effects. That's cool. That's really cool. And then last we have an A-Wing fighter. I'm going to guess a little bit more, $40, 40 to 50 range, especially if they have light effects and they're like a little more detailed. I hope I'm not way off, but that's my guess. Above that, I like this shirt a lot, actually. I wouldn't buy it. Like, I personally wouldn't wear it. I'm more of a black t-shirt kind of guy. But I don't love that it's long sleeve, especially opening for the summer. It's not good. I mean, California's got beautiful weather. In Florida, it's going to be hot and muggy because it's summer there. The humidity is insane. But even California, which has generally gorgeous weather, the summers can get hot. They can get very hot. And I've been there and had like a longer, like a 3/4 length sleeve, and I was like, this is too much. Wow. And so a long sleeve in the winter or in the fall or even spring, that'd be perfect. But over the summer, no thank you. I do like that it has a little rebel symbol of the rebellion on the pocket. The weird little armpit thingies that come in, it's an interesting look. I'm gonna guess 65 bucks. If a Spirit jersey's like $69 or 60 bucks, something like that, for a Spirit jersey, that thing's got to cost at least the same amount. At least. Now, for the next one, I do have a closer picture. Let's take a look here. So we have a Resistance backpack on the left. I'm gonna guess 80 bucks, $85, I think. Maybe more. It might even be more, unfortunately. But I like the patches. I like the Resist patch with the X-Wing on it. You can see there's a Rebellion symbol on the top, a Resistance symbol. And then there's another little patch. What does it say? X-Wing Fighter Red Squadron. That's cool. I like the look of that. I like the look of that a lot, actually. It says Black Spire Outpost. And then next to it, we have Poe Dameron's helmet. Now, I'm guessing that's just going to be the Black Series helmet. I don't see why they would make a whole another one. They might have made a custom one that they did just for Galaxy's Edge, but I feel like they're probably just going to stock the one that's already made by Hasbro and Disney. It's like Disney Hasbro partnered to make this, so it only makes sense. Alright, what else we got in this photo? Underneath, I think I missed something here. So, in the center, let's go back, in the center is this triangle thing with a weird, you can tell it's the Rebellion symbol or Resistance symbol. That is a flag, or like a large banner, which we'll see later. So just heads up, we'll see that later. The other thing on this table is the blue hat in front of the X-Wing, in front of a Resistance symbol. Again, basic looking hat. I'm going to guess 20, 25 bucks. So below all of this stuff is this. Now this is like regular clothing. On the right looks to be a little girl's, I'm guessing a little girl's shirt. It looks very much like Rey. And I like the design on there. I like the rise of the Resistance and like the Rey and her pose kind of thing. I did see some weird rumors that the jagged nature of her lightsaber, people were like, oh, it's like Kylo Ren's, her crystal must be broken. Or whatever, who knows. Interesting idea. It's a really interesting idea. I like it. I love the look. I love that they went with the style of Rey with the shoulders. And little kids are going to be like, little girls are going to be walking around wearing that stuff, like super into Star Wars, super pumped. That's awesome. And then for the adults, here's a, like, I'm guessing again, a woman's shirt. I like the spray paint logo. For the girl's shirt, I'm going to guess 35. For this woman's shirt, I'm going to guess 50, 55, something like that. And then to the left, which I can assume would be like basic menswear, this is a hoodie. This is going to be like a $60 hoodie with the patches, and I like the, yeah, I mean, it looks cool. I wouldn't, personally, I'm not going to buy any of that. If they made stuff, and they might, there's definitely, not definitely, but pretty sure there's going to be more available than what we're looking at in this video. This is just what we know from Star Wars Celebration. I'm sure there's going to be more coming out. But that shirt underneath is a plain white shirt, but I like the style. It has kind of a different, not just plain white shirt kind of look. There's some patches on there, which we can see hiding underneath the blue hoodie. The blue hoodie itself, though, it's cool. It's not for me personally. It's just not. Oh look, here is a closer thing. It says Resistance flag, and then another closer shot of the hat. Now to the left, actually, we'll get a better look at the flag. You want to see this flag? It's not the focus of the picture, but here's the flag. Boom! So you see it in the back? There's the flag. But yeah, but of course everyone's eyes are like, wait a minute. Resistance pilot suits? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. This, cost depending, I will buy. I would love to have a Resistance full pilot suit. And they've got them for both kids and adults. And I don't think you're going to be able to wear it in the park. They might change that. But I would go to a Halloween party. I'd pay money for the Disney Halloween party. Extra $120 or however much it costs. I think it's in that range. For the Halloween party, just to rock this thing in Galaxy's Edge, if that's an option. I want that. I actually really want that. I'm going to guess $250 to $300. I'm just a guess. If it's in that range, I'll buy it. If it's more than that, no, probably not. But I like the Resistance hat. I like the little chest box. You got the white puffy vest. Even the belt buckles on there. Man. And the kid, look at the kid's wearing a helmet. And it looks like it's Snap Wexley's helmet. I off the top of my head, I don't know. But I'm pretty sure that's got a very Snap Wexley vibe. I'm guessing like $80 on the helmets. I think that's how much the Black Series ones are. I'm going to guess around the same. Again, the suits. The kids one, depending on quality, $150 to $199 maybe. I just don't see this full set with the chest box, the vest thing, the underneath jumpsuit, the belts. There's no way that's less than $200. That's got to be at least $200. Has to. All right. Enough of my guesses. Let's see what else we've got. Now, notice in this picture, actually, there's this little patches in the corner in that box. Let's take another look at the kind of where that box is sitting. All right, so here's that box in the kind of top right. You can see the clothing and stuff in the background. Very cool. We have a Resistance supply sign. There it is. And there's a towel. Is that like a throw rug or throw blanket? I like that. It's like a reversible throw. So if you look at the bottom of this photo, you can see the underside of this throw blanket is like it's like a reddish color. That's kind of cool. I like that. It says Black Spire Outpost. There we go. Looks pretty neat. Let's take a closer look, actually. It says Resistance Throw, Black Spire Outpost. Got the cool little X-Wing going. It looks, I imagine it's going to be very soft, but it looks almost like a burlap sack. Like the texture on that looks like potato sack. But I'm sure it'll be soft and comfortable. Resistance rank badge set. I want this no matter what. So you can use it, I'm guessing, with your pilot costume? Maybe? Or I could just, like, slide it or pin it. I think they're pins. Includes 2 bases and modular pieces. So yeah, they're going to work like pins or like a magnet kind of, something like that. But I like that. I like that there are different ranks. And I hope they explain what they are. Similar to the First Order had the rank armbands. This is very cool. Here's, I think, a slightly better look. Oh, and on that same thing, I didn't notice it. There's the, from The Last Jedi, the little rebel, like, you turn the little thing and it shows the rebel symbol. So you can, like, tell people. I say rebel because I'm rebel. I don't say resistance just because I live in the Galactic Civil War era. That's just where I Star Wars more so than the sequels. Not that I still love the sequels, but my Star Wars is Rebellion and the Empire, not so much Resistance and First Order. So there's another little close-up of the throw. Looks okay. Back to that case. Let's look at these patches. And pins. And keychains. So top, we've got Resist, Black Spire Outpost. I like that. I don't know that I would put it on this jacket per se, but I do like it. And I like the one in the middle with the Resistance symbol. I like the little hand embroidered kind of look. That's cool. And Republic Navy Rescue. And that's a symbol we've seen on like the Resistance cartoon show. Kaz had that on his arm, that yellow symbol. What else we got? Resistance Mission Patch Set. Yavin, Battle of Yavin. That's cool. Echo Base, Rogue Squadron. Oh, man. Battle of Endor. The Assault on Starkiller Base. Okay, that I want. I want all 4 of those. Those are cool. All right, let's look at the keychains. We've got Join, Recruit, Resist. I like the style of that. That's a pretty cool keychain. So far for these patches, I'm going to guess between $10 a patch. That set's probably going to be like 20. They might go a little less. Or I mean, it might go like 24. I'm guessing. I have a set of patches. Aha! Here we go. So I have these patches. These are from the Disney store. These are small. You know, this actually... These are $7.95. And I've got 5 patches in there. Stick-on, self-adhesive patches. They're small, though. Depending on the size, I think $7.95 for these at the Disney store, I think those will probably be about $15. If not, maybe even a little less. But the big patches, I'm gonna stick with my $10. I think those are going to be 10 each. Maybe 8. Who knows? It'd be nice, but I'm guessing 10. Keychains, I'm going to guess between 8 and 12, something like that. They look nice. They look metal. One does a little thing. Who knows? Alright, look at that. Join the Resistance with Leia. That's cool. I'm going to guess 12 or 13. We have pins. Really cool looking pins. X-Wing, Poe's helmet. Is that Poe or Finn? I think it's Poe. We have Rey holding her staff, or what is that she's holding? Is that a lightsaber she's holding? Funny. It says resist. I like the BB-8 with the resistance symbol. It's cool. Leia in front of like the little, I don't know what you call that thing, the little radar thing they showed on Yavin. I like the open edition. I'm sure there's probably limited edition pins they'll have as well. Last is the booster pin set. Those sets usually like $20, $24 for a bunch of pins. Pins range from I think like $6.95 upwards to $13. It's pretty normal. There is a mug, a very green mug with kind of an embossed Resistance logo. I'm gonna guess $12.95. That looks. It looks kind of boring. I'll be honest. I don't want to hype it up too much. It looks a little boring. All right, next up. This is a very funny thing to me. The Resistance MRE. It's like a little food pet. This is what the Resistance would eat when they're out on the field on missions. And it's lemon candies, cheddar crackers. This is from the top right. Peanut butter pretzels, top right. And then pretzel rods in the center. And then starting in the bottom left, we have honey roasted peanuts, chocolate flavored cereal. Those are Cocoa Puffs. They want you to go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Not a sponsor. We have orange jelly beans, mints, more orange jelly beans. There is French burnt peanuts. No, I think it goes on the bottom. I think after the mints is more orange jelly beans, and then more cocoa cereal, and then is the French burnt peanuts, which I love those things. I don't know that I would necessarily be buying this. I know the lines are going to be long and you're going to want snacks, and this is actually genius because if you're waiting forever for Rise of the Resistance, I'm sure you can buy this because it'll be like, 4-hour wait or whatever, and you'll have something to snack on during those 4 hours because it's going to be a long one, a really long one. So genius on their part to sell this. I'm going to guess $10, $8 maybe. It's cheap plastic containers. It doesn't look... It looks like the plastic that's over the food now is just there by default. You remove that whole thing, and then the lid just closes, and you have just like loose snacks, kind of. I mean, they're in their compartments, but it's not like they have closures over each compartment. So it's a pretty cheap... It's like a pencil case, kind of like a kid's pencil case. Probably worth $6, if that. You know, you can probably get it at Michael's or Walmart or something similar for like $6, but filled with treats and candies. I'm going to guess 10. I think that's a fair guess. Now, guys, we're down to the last picture. This last picture is the thing I want the most. I want all of this. I want every single part. The jacket, again, it's going to be too hot. But I love that jacket. That jacket is so Star Wars. Oh, man, it's so Star Wars. And then there's the hat. Oh, the Resistance hat looks so cool. I mean, it's like, it almost looks like Civil War era style hat, doesn't it? Like the gray one. Like it's cool. I like the different take on the Resistance symbol as well. Just everything about this jacket is the coolest. So Star Wars. And then they have the bag, the messenger bag you can buy, that's got like Chewie's bandolier kind of thing. I can't translate that off the top of my head, whatever that says in Arabesh. But boy, oh boy, does that look cool. It looks so cool. Now, notice that on the case over here is more stuff. What that is, I don't have good photos of from what I got, permission from someone to use. But it looks to be Poe's helmet, a die-cast X-Wing, the rank badges. So it's a lot more the same that we've already seen. That jacket, though. Oh, I want that jacket so bad. Now, if you can't get to Galaxy's Edge and you really like that style of jacket, let me show you something I picked up from the Disney store online. Because it's cool. I have to return it because it's too big, but you'll see it. Okay, so I actually have 2 of these. One of these is mine. I got a 2XL. And you can kind of see it's a Star Wars style jacket. It has it's in the plastic. I don't want to remove it because I'm taking it back. But it's got Star Wars patches on it. It's got some Arabesh down here at the bottom. It's got like a Boba Fett. The Arabesh says Boba Fett. But check out the back. It's got a big old back patch. It says Bounty Hunters. And it's got everybody. And I love it. I need it. I had to have that. I don't love the color, but I was like, that's too cool for me to pass up. And they had a kids one. Now, I actually like the kids one better. It's similar. It's got a Vader patch, Stormtrooper patch, says Star Wars, also says Boba Fett in the Arabesh patch down here. But check out the back. It's kind of folded up. But it is a Max Rebo. Max Rebo. It's Droopy McCool, Cy Snoodles. And it says live on stage, Jabba's Palace, Max Rebo. It's got, I think it just says Star Wars and Arabesh on the sleeve. This is a cool jacket. I'm actually going to rip the back patch off, maybe throw it on this jacket for Galaxy's Edge, and then give the small kid's jacket to my kid, because that should fit him perfectly. Even though it's going to be hot because I live in Vegas, but still, those are 2 cool things you shouldn't pass up if you are into Star Wars and like that. I found them on the Disney store. I want to say $69 for the adult jacket and $49 for the kids. Something around there, or $39 for the kids. Either way, not cheap, but again, this is why I know the pricing on these things, and I'm guessing that jacket's going to be somewhere in the $70 range as well, if not more. The bag, I'm going to guess, is going to be probably same, $80, maybe even more, $100, and that hat, probably $20-25 for that cool hat. And I want all of it. I want every part of that. It looks amazing. Now the question comes to you guys: what do you think of the Resistance shop? Do you think this is going to be my favorite little stand or place to buy? I'm going to buy everything there. I'm going to buy all the droids. I'm going to buy all the lightsabers. I'm going to need another job. I need you guys to share the videos. If you like these videos, you like me doing this, you want to see me do Doc Ondars, you want to see me do all the food, then do me a favor. Thumbs up the video. Take a second, thumb it up, share the video. Tell your friends, hey, there's this crazy guy, Dana, who's got a bunch of Star Wars stuff, and he's having fun with Galaxy's Edge. Yeah, and if you're going to Galaxy's Edge May 31st or June 1st, and you happen to see this guy walking around, throw me a high five. Let's take a picture, a selfie or something, for real. Stop me, say, hey, Dano, I love your video, or whatever, or I hate your video, whatever. It's all good. But just say hi if you see me. I'd love to talk to you guys, especially talk Star Wars at Galaxy's Edge. That'd be the coolest. All right, guys, that's it for now. I want to know, what's your favorite item here? Are you gonna get a pilot outfit? You gonna get the cool green jacket? What are you going for? Leave it down below in the comments. I want to talk to you guys down there. That's it for now. You know I love you. Until next time, may the Force have with you? ? And goodbye forever. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. There's a ton of channels here on YouTube, but you chose to watch mine, and I appreciate that. If you want to watch more, click one of the videos on the side. I've got playlists, plenty of new Star Wars stuff, Disney parks, Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, all the toys you could think of. You name it, we got it here at the Dano channel. Love ya. Till next time.
May the Force be with you.
Good. Bye. Forever.